Well, all right, peace and blessings. This is Shango Ray, aka Real Deal Ray. Your intuition's mouthpiece when that monkey mind is taking over. This is gonna be a little bit different. This is Shango Ray, Shango Ray's Capricorn Love Diagnostics. Okay, reading. All right. Now, several different things you need to know about this reading. Okay, I'm recording this, I'm about to drop it today, also later. It is September 14th, 2017. However, this is not about forecast. This is not about, any of these different things, okay? What this is about exploring the tip of the iceberg as to why you do not have the situation, the relationship, the love that you really want. Now, you might be in a relationship, but maybe there's something lacking. Maybe you're wanting something more from your partner. Or maybe you're just there going through the motions. Your partner is more invested than you. Maybe you don't have anybody, and it's been like that for a long time, and you're tired of it, you know, and you're pining and whining about the one when they're gonna come. Maybe you're dating, just casually dating, but you got a lot of other shit going on in your life too. But now is the time where you're starting to be like, that would be kind of nice to like finally just meet my twin flame or my the one who I'm gonna ride this shit out with. Okay, whatsoever. If it's for you, you will know it. Okay, I'm gonna do something a little bit different here. Um, we are. I'm actually going to do a little chakra spread with the gold, transmutative gold cards. Okay, and we're going to just get a brief idea of some of the reasons why, because obviously unless you have what you want or it is on the way now, there is a misalignment going on, and you're not going to experience that until we resolve this misalignment. Now, the problems with misalignments are they happen at very subtle levels of our beings many times, and they are not in our conscious awareness, because if we did know what the problem was, we'd be able to do something about it. So one of the reasons you know that the problem is on the unconscious level or below your consciousness is because your experience is pretty much like a fucking merry-go-round. Same shit over and over and over again. Maybe with slight variations, but it always ends the same. Okay? So we're going to look just briefly under the hood so we can find out. Okay? So just allow me to shuffle this in because this is live. I'm going to do a one shuffle. I mean, one shuffling session here. Shit. That's so much. And if I didn't say, this is for Capricorn also. This is for the Caps out there, okay? This is for Capricorn. Okay. Before we go any further, though, I'm going to pull some letters which may be important. It's either the first letter of your first name, first letter of the first name of someone you're dealing with, first letter of the name of the situation. Okay. For example, D, divorce. C, cheating. H, happiness. Same thing. All right. Just because the letter doesn't resonate with you does not necessarily disqualify you from this reading. If you know it, then you know it, and who's going to tell you differently? That's what I say. First letter N. Second letter E, as in E. Forget my gang hen signs there, huh? um, and the third letter H, as in hater. Okay. Now let's see here what we got going on here. Caps. I've been getting this a lot. Okay, so the first place I'm looking here, because we're dealing with matters of the heart, and I'm going to look at whatever one I'm led to look at, because that's what we do here. All right. So just 1 second. I wish I could pause it, but I can't. Okay. And some of you Capricorns here, I can automatically see too. Being such a spiritual initiative of the zodiac, some of you are just so locked down, like your crown, your connection to spirit is just like shut down almost, like you're so carnal lately. It's all about just the physical. Um, you're too practical sometimes with some of this, okay? But as far as the relationship goes, in the heart chakra area, and I got to keep remembering this for every video. If you don't know what chakras are, Google is your friend. I will briefly tell you a very brief example of what a chakra is. It's basically like an energetic gateway, um, portal, if you will, that basically also corresponds with every major gland in the body. There is 7 of them that run down from the top of your head. That's your crown. Your third eye, which is between here. Your throat chakra, which rules, your communication and expression. There's the heart chakra, which is like the gateway between the lower chakras and the higher ones. This color is green also for the heart. Okay. Then there's the sacral chakra, which is yellow. The belly button chakra, which is orange. And the genital tailbone chakra, which is red. Okay. Now they all have their different qualities. They all kind of, I guess you could say, they govern and regulate different aspects of your being and your experience. The higher ones are more on the spiritual side, the lower ones are more like your interface with the physical environment. Okay, so I'm looking at the heart here. Okay, and I see that the heart is also severe. Now I won't say so much severely, but it's a little bit um underactive. Okay, now the chakras, they spin. The actual name of chakra, I believe, means spinning wheel. Okay, but they spin. They could be reversed. They could be spinning too slow. They could be spinning too fast. Okay, in your case, one of the main things, question of the heart here, because everywhere else you're looking actually pretty well, except for the crown and except for the tail. And the root chakra, the very bottom one that I described, like I said, that has to do with like your survival, and things of that nature, the physical needs and all that other shit. So if it's underactive, you're probably experiencing problems with just being able to get money and do different shit in the physical world. If it's overactive, you might be cool, but you might have problems leaving your house. You're too rooted. It's too active, and stuff like that. Okay, but back to the heart here. First thing that's popping up to me. First thing that is popping up to me is I am feeling here, Caps, that you guys have not been honoring your heart. You guys haven't been really paying attention to your heart. And some of you have just been, I'll just say it's, and I'm not meaning this in a facetious manner, but you guys have been keeping yourselves too busy to listen to your heart. So you and your heart, the communication has not been the greatest. Okay, one of the biggest questions is what do I want? What do I want? Okay, now deep within your heart is where your answer is. This is going to be for like your life purpose, for this goddamn fucking soulmate relationship shit you keep whining about inside. Okay, all of that. The answer is actually in your heart. I'm seeing that here. Okay, because everywhere else you're pretty much pretty you're pretty well, actually. I mean, it's not, there's nothing, I don't see too much, um, you know, it's not a bunch of these. It's pretty much everything is whatever. But when it comes to this heart and the crown, but I'm not dealing with the crown here. We're talking about this heart chakra. Uh, yeah. So I just pulled another additional card just to see what the hell's going on, and we have this small joker. Okay. So leaps of faith are going to be vitally important. Okay, vitally important when they are heart led, not ego led, because the ego will have you walking off a cliff thinking that you're going to walk on the air. Okay, um, but we're talking about the heart here, and it's funny that you got a four also, because there's four chambers in a heart, just like there are, four directions. There's, any crossroads has four directions, and this is like the interstate highway crossroad of all your chakras, between the physical and your other spiritual and energetic aspects. So, yes, there is definitely the reason why you don't, it's not like your heart doesn't know what do I want. It's you understanding or lack thereof of your heart. Okay. Now, if you want your own personal love diagnostic, you can get that in the form of a 30-minute live session with me or an hour long session with me. That's one way. And then the other way is you can always call me on the hotline. We can talk about it as long as you wish to. And we can get down to some other things, other secrets that have been hidden by way of either just not knowing or even maybe possibly sometimes ignorance. Ignorance is a funny thing because if you exercise it enough, it gets stronger too. Okay? And ignorance means, it doesn't mean that you don't know something, it's your refusal to acknowledge something. That's pretty much more or less. And don't get all Webster's dictionary on me, okay? But that's pretty much what ignorance means, all right? It's the refusal. Like, I don't want to hear that. No, 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 no. That type of shit. Anyways, this is Shango Ray. Peace, love, and blessings to all of you. And the Shangodiac will be coming back here real soon. But I just needed to do this today. I don't know why. Thursday is the day of wealth, but what is wealth without love? Especially self love. Peace and blessings.